What was the most pleasing aspect of tonight's win? Plenty of good things there, but what stood out for you?
Oh, like the way we come out and just stuck with it. Like it wasn't a great start, but we stuck with it. So that was really good. Second quarter really kind of let us put our footprint on the game. And you know, I'll critique the second half as a coach, but like we've been on the road for 7 games, so we did what we needed to do.
Kristian, what's been the most, I guess, standout aspect, you know, with the squad? As coach said, 7 road games, like, and you've won the majority of them. What's been something pleasing or something that's really stood out for you with the playing group?
Understanding that you know, to succeed in the playoffs, you're gonna have to be able to win on the road, and the only way to prepare yourself for that is doing it during the season. We went 6-1 on the road, and so we feel good right now. Understanding that we have a lot of home games coming up, and so we have to take that same energy that we've been approaching the games with on the road to at home as well.
Obviously, there was a bit of a size difference tonight. Brisbane didn't have too much there in the paint there, and you guys took care of that. How pleasing is that for you and sort of just the playing group to be able to spot that, take advantage of it, and sort of have that be the reason you guys won?
Yeah, understanding that every game is going to be different. You know, like tonight, Brisbane didn't have both of their bigs, but I feel like regardless of whatever the situation was, our game plan was to just go out there and play our basketball. You know, a lot of the times the game is played in you know, transition, but we have to be able to score in the half court as well, and I feel like our execution was pretty good. You know, like you said, there was a quarter where we weren't where we're supposed to be, but all in all, it was still a good win.
Coach, there was a lot of, in the first half, there was a lot of fouls there, which were a bit questionable, but the boys really rallied through that, and obviously in that second quarter started 10-0 run by Cotton, and then the boys just took hold from there. What's pleasing, what stands out for you just with the way they were able to get through that, some of the average foul calls, and then just put that beside them and then get to really the nitty-gritty stuff?
Yeah, I think where we've made good growth as a team is our confidence just to kind of find our way through whatever situation's being presented to us. And when you've been on the road like we have, you know, different things present themselves. So how we found our way through those, I think we've had great growth. You know, BC was fantastic again. Keanu, you know, like he's been doing a great job for us. He come on and provided a great spark for us, and then continued that on for the remainder of the game. Windler did a great job. We've just been playing well as a team, and guys just chip in at different times. You know, Elijah Pepper, offensive rebound, you know, finding extra possessions for us. So it's been great that different guys come in and contribute in little ways that don't necessarily show up in that piece of paper you're holding, but it helps to win.
Thank you very much, Coach. All good from you, Sarah.
My only question is, I spoke about it during the game, was your team's defensive intensity. It's not something that can really be taught. Players that take pride in their defense, denying Mitch Norton the ball when they were trying to throw it in bounds, not making it easy for Casey to catch the ball. How good does it feel as a coach just to have a team that takes pride in their defense?
I think that's something that is gaining a little momentum for us. But you've seen over the last couple games when our guys are dialed in at that end of the floor. We got good athletes. We got guys that can cover a lot of space. We can put some ball pressure on guys. But the most important thing is we have to finish the play with a rebound, and that's what we've been doing well.
Thanks. We'll go to Chris Pike.
Yeah, John, similar to what Ariana was touching on there, and similar to what we talked about on Sunday in Tasmania, as good as the three-point shooting was, and you make your first 8 threes, you win this game based on winning the possession battle, and you do that by having 15 offensive rebounds. You do it by forcing them into 20 turnovers, and those are some nice traits to be building on.
Oh, look, they are, and we've just like it's coming along. We'll get tested again Friday night when we return home against Adelaide. But this is I've been patient with this team with the way we're heading, but I am nervous that we may relax.
Well, you said on Sunday it's not the time to get fat and happy before this game, and I guess now it's an interesting one. When you go home, you have to make sure you don't get complacent, thinking that just being at home does the work for you.
Yep, being addressed.
Kristian, how good has it been to get back out on the court the last 2 games, and how are you feeling?
It's been great. You know, I've been out. I don't even know how long I was out. It was terrible not being able to play, but you know, I've been putting in work behind the scenes to be able to get back to this point, and you know, I've only been doing basketball for real for like 5-6 days. So as I get more familiar and, you know, get my legs back and get back in shape, you know, everything will just fall in place. But right now, I'm not necessarily focused on myself. Like I just want to win, and so with that, whatever that looks like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be able to win.
Before these 7 games on the road, you had been struggling as a team on the road, Kristian. What have you seen, firstly from the sidelines and now being part of the last 2 games, that you've been able to turn things around away from home?
It's putting action behind words. It's one thing to say that, you know, you want to win. It's another thing to get out there and do it. You know, not everybody can do that. I feel like it's been the main reason why we've been able to turn it around and go on this nice win streak. But it's something that has to happen either if you're serious about winning the championship, which we are. You know, there's the little things that count, and we've been doing them.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. We've just got Craig.
Of course we do.
Just the one for me, John. I'm just curious, like, it's one thing to go 6-1, it's another to win by the margins you've been winning by. What does it say about the mentality of the group that you've been able to keep your foot down and win by 20+ points 4 times on the road?
Kind of just what Kristian said is our mentality at both ends of the floor and the way we're playing, and respecting the possession game for what it is. And as we get everyone back healthy and we find a nice synergy amongst the group, all I talk about and all we preach is like the way we're playing. If we're dialed in and we're doing the right things, like, things take care of themselves. I think we're in a nice groove with that, but we can continue to build and get better on that. Like, we did a great job with the possession game, but they out-rebounded us, you know. So there's always things you can work on and hope for that can be better.
Thank you.
Is there anything else from online? I think you're good to go.
Thank you.